Welcome everybody back to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Dungeon Meshi, episode 6. Court cuisine / boiled in salt water. Let's see what we boil in salt water this episode on Dungeon Meshi. Leave a like and subscribe. Check out other reactions, etc., etc. Uncuts on Patreon. Hope you enjoy. Let's frickin' go.
今日はこの辺りで休んでいいかもしれないな。腹で返事とは器用だな、マルション。私じゃないもん。無理もない。今日はまだ赤いな。だからラギオス、わしは休憩には反対する。今日見つけた食一杯分の宝虫のみ。多少無理をしても。
They don't have enough for too many meals.
Yeah, and tastier too.
温存しておきたいが体力をしかし体力がなければ結局魔物を倒すことも開いたぞ部屋は食堂だったのかね
Are they gonna find the actual kitchen?
Grapes. Did you see that? It's right behind me, isn't it?
なんで死んだ人間ばかり襲いかかってくれたなまり焼きに襲われたっていいだろう。襲いかかって。
What? He was looking at the painting and then got sucked into it.
Oh, to go in there and eat food? Oh.
You can only give it a try once, because you'll die.
Like, you can jump into lava just once. You won't have the big feast.
Are you looking at the baby? Is that what you think the delicious food is?
It's a giant table full of food.
I know, I saw.
Such a good hack if it actually works.
That's smart.
He's like, leave me alone.
Derugar.
You could have just wiped that fruit.
What if he's secretly a descendant of the royal family of this castle?
I don't know, they were celebrating a birth. It just didn't seem like the right time. That one.
You didn't bring anything, though. Oh.
Am I gonna remember him?
He's gotta be, look at the eyes, he's gotta be related to this person.
Oh, it's the guy. He's like getting the whole history here.
Oh, that was the baby. Oh,
yeah.
Oh. I love that the elf servant is the same age, you see?
Have some? There's not a lot of food out there.
What happens when you eat the food from this world?
Oh.
Is he traveling? He must be traveling through time. And he's gonna see, like, the downfall of the kingdom. He got poisoned at his wedding feast. And he just doesn't give a shit. Oh, and his son's wedding feast. There was a flute there. I wonder if they're a bard.
Did the food come out with him? No, it didn't come back.
There's
Oh
just
my god.
this mysterious yellow-headed knight.
At the coronation? Oh, at least he went into a chair this time.
This mysterious yellow-headed knight shows up at every
Ooh.
feast, every special occasion, and just eats all the food. It's a crazy legend.
Because the other king died. Gets poisoned again.
He must have poisoned his dad.
I don't think so.
Unless he's
I
gonna
think
get poisoned here.
poisoned.
They're all gonna get poisoned.
Is he gonna get poisoned?
He's gonna see people start dying and then leave, and then he won't be poisoned anymore. He's definitely not in a painting. This is.
Well, yeah, it's like
He must really be time traveling. Is it the same maid servant lady? She's just like, what the fuck?
Uh-oh.
お前城のものではないな。王子の誕生日や結婚式が見たい。王座を見
Oh my god.
のまま沈みにしてやる。
Oh boy. Is he
This
gonna be
is
hungry
so
again?
intriguing to me. I just want to do more of this forever. I wonder if the mage is gonna be in the castle or out in the world.
It's not real.
Damn it, I want to see more of that.
Now what? The kitchen.
The malevolent kitchen.
あの場所にあんな箱以前はなかった。主張必要すぎず、視線を集めるさりげない位置。いかにもあのクソ野郎が好みそうな場所だ。
You gonna give a call out there?
あ、うん。
Yeah, say nothing about it.
どこか。どうせ選手とレースが組むというに決まってるし。
Oh.
なれば箱。
Okay, I understand.
よし。鍵も罠もかかっ。これは鍵がかかってた。
It's free rent experience. What's the problem with you?
まだ子供だ。今日は見張りをさせず眠らせてやれ。
子供じゃない。言いたくない。
レータちいちゃくっていつもこう出身や誕生日も
仕事と私事は区切りたいたちでね。
絶対損するよ。
はい。
よよよ。
おい、どんくさ。ちょいと水を汲みに出てくる。
一緒行く。
いらん。すぐも。
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Great.
ないよ。
隣だっつうの。
Oh no.
Do not.
コイン虫だ。もう何匹か見つけれ
Oh, is he gonna think that it's a nest of coin
じゃ
bugs?
ないが、コイン虫はケクと同じ擬態な魔物だが、可愛げが。
Oh no.
そっちは見に来るの。袋の分重く。その辺に開ける仕掛けが。ない。
Oh my god.
俺が戻らなければ、ある種が気づく。
No, she won't. She's sleeping.
多分ダメだ。期待できねえ。表の扉は仕掛けを解けば開く。ミミックは触らなければ大丈夫。
So bad.
音も聞こえないから、時間制限やり。
If there's no time limit, you could just as well just wait.
For the morning? Yeah.
飛び出すか。で、この
Rather than go fucking around with the rest of the traps that are in this room.
I feel like it's definitely not a mimic.
What
It's
if it's
just,
literally a box and he
it's
just
just
has
gonna be like a box
PTSD?
with food, yeah.
Just wait. Pick the wall that probably isn't trapped. And then just wait.
Oh no.
Idiot.
Oh no. Oh! Lucky. Oh no. Why is it a crab?
Look at this animation, my goodness.
They can eat that thing, I bet. Shit.
You better hope those weren't poisoned. Unless something left it.
Oh.
Mmm.
Whoa.
Nice.
戻ってこないんだ。
Aww.
Jesus. They're already talking about cooking
Yeah.
it.
君がやったのか。ミミックの調理するのは初めてじゃ。
Really?
I mean, it looks pretty normal to
ミ
me.
ミック自体にたものによって有毒なこともあるそうだが、消化器官を取り除けば。
I love that they're like hermit crabs.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
大丈夫な点が聞こえなかったんだけど。
Just to let them do it. He's gonna eat it. You should eat it as a victory over mimics.
Mm-hmm.
塩を入れて、
Salt water.
蓋をしてしばらく待つ。
Why is Laios so weird? He's such a weirdo.
Mm-hmm.
十分に茹だったら。
Ooh, damn.
身がうまくかき出せないな。
You gotta crack it.
どうだ。そうだ。
You gotta crack it open.
あれを貸してくれや、あれ。これいつも身につけているピッキングツール。
You want to use his lockpicks for a crab boil?
His life today was already traumatic enough for me.
They're like super delicate tools. Whoa, this is that like CG?
Whoa.
ほら。
It's like stringy. It's the best thing I've ever tasted.
これすごい美味しいな。背と足の身を一緒に食べるとうまい。そうでもない。ヤドカリ科の中朝鮮はまずいと聞くな。
Pure protein, by the way. One of the most protein-rich meats that you can have. In terms of its like fat to protein content. It's naturally very lean.
ミミックは宝虫を食べないよ。むしろ宝虫がミミックを見つけると箱の隙間から助け、
Oh.
箱の中で帰ってきた幼虫はミミック
Whoa.
成虫になる頃にはあと見間違え。
Very cool. I like this expansion on the lore of the
Yeah.
of the treasure bugs.
Yeah, I like that that wasn't just forgotten, like used for one episode and just got rid of.
仲間に隠して学んだでしょ。
Mm-hmm.
今何歳か教えてよ。
今年で29歳。
Oh, that's not as old as I thought he would be.
なんだ普通に子供じゃん。つまんない。
なかったのかお前。
Yeah, that's not very old.
How old is
I guess.
he?
Oh no, yeah, halflings don't live very long.
Yeah.
They live less. I forgot. Or isn't that right? Don't they live like 60 years or something?
I think. Oh boy.
ダンジョン飯。ああ、ダンジョン飯。
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna add this to my playlist because I keep forgetting. What'd you think of that episode?
Another great episode. I loved the treasure bug or what were they called? Yeah.
Yeah, treasure map.
I loved that getting like we learn more about them because it's like it's so far everything's kind of been a one-off, but I liked the continuation of like we see them in a different environment as well. Like that's cool. I loved the painting thing, and then they're just like, oh, you're wasting our time. Like you just wasted all day going in these paintings. You ate a delicious meal and it didn't even do anything. Because the painting, it's not real. It's not real food. When you come back, you're out of it. But I did love him getting found out and attacked. Because it's, especially since it's like he was there when the king was born. And then he was also suspiciously there when the old king got poisoned. And then he was there again at the coronation. So it's just like, what are you doing? What do you want? What is your plan? You're here on like the best and worst days of this country. Yeah. You know?
Like how do you keep showing up, and then just
only
disappearing for like 20 years.
Yeah.
Like at a time. Just and of course it makes sense that all of the paintings are of these like crazy powerful events, like these big moments in history. Yeah, because like you don't just get a random, like if you're not just gonna get a painting commissioned of like nothing, you know. It's like of your wedding or of a birth or of a coronation. But then the handmaiden lady looks the same.
Yeah.
Why does the handmaiden there must be something up with her because she doesn't look at like an elf. Maybe it's covering her. Was it covering her ears? I thought she had human ears.
I think it was covering her ears the whole time, but
was it? I thought that she had normal human ears. Oh, it is kind of covering her ears, but she looks human, right? You can't
Maybe
tell.
She just keeps having like she had an identical daughter that looked the exact same as her.
Yeah, maybe. Because is that like multiple? And this was like not 20 years later, like 40, 50 years later. Maybe that's not her, and it's just somebody that looks a lot like her.
Oh, yeah.
All the maid ladies have like the same shit on, but I got the impression that it was like the same woman. And then in the dining hall, or in the throne room area here, let's see if I can find it. That was her, right? Or it was somebody that looked a lot like her. Again, they could all just be different people, but maybe I'm just focusing on the wrong thing. I'm pretty sure it's her.
Like her.
That looks like her.
But the second lady didn't really look like her.
That looks like her. And I can't tell if that look is like, you're weirdly eating way too much, at this very formal event. You're not supposed to stuff your face at this formal occasion. If that's the weird look, because the other guys are giving him the weird look as well, a side eye, but then, like, I don't know. But that's like identical, right?
Pretty close.
But I wonder what this elf person is about. If they're like, they're clearly very protective, and they're probably not the bad guy, because there's the evil ancient mage of this castle that cursed it and cursed the family and whatever. And they're like at the bottom. Maybe that's them, but
it doesn't really seem like it from the...
I mean, there's a lot of story we don't know, From the flashbacks, it seems pretty clear, but like maybe this is like the start of the series events that like led the current situation to where it is. Like something about all this, like maybe they were they were like blamed for all this stuff or something.
I feel like I if I'm being honest, I can't remember enough of.
Well, I don't remember all the specific details, but the king like made a deal with the mage, and the mage like cursed them. Like the castle was like covered in gold, and that's what everybody like goes. I forget what they call it, like flaking or something like that, or stripping, where they strip the gold off the castle. And now at the bottom of the castle, on the last level, the mage that did all that is there, I think, and then they defeating that mage makes you like the owner of the castle and the owner of the whole kingdom, and it like breaks the curse basically. I think is kind of what it was. I forget all the specific details. I probably have something wrong, but that's kind of like the gist of it, I think. And now we have this elf magic person who has like fire and stuff like that, who I don't know. Wait. like, so Laios is kind of sketchy. I made the joke that like maybe Laios is like the descendant of this royal family because of the way that they look. But what if it is, and what if this court wizard person remembered Laios from the time travel, and then later, like, when Laios was born, or when somebody who, like, when the royal family started to look like Laios, they're just like, what the fuck, the evil is here all along, and they killed, like, you know, my friends, or what, I don't know, shit. That's probably reaching a lot, but I don't know. It's very interesting, and they're clearly setting up, like, just with this design, this isn't like a one-off thing just for this episode. We're probably going to get more of this going forward, but I don't think we see this elf in the opening.
I didn't think so.
So that makes me think that maybe they are like the court mage that caused all this shit. Yeah, I don't know.
That could be interesting. I kind of wish I could remember more of this stuff, but it could also just be a kind of a silly thing. And I love how the mage just gets like more like freaked out every time. It's like they've just been thinking about this for 20 years, and then their worst fear happens. This person is back, and someone else is probably gonna die. So they're like, get out of here, I'm gonna attack you before you murder another king.
Yeah. Is this a flute, or is this a dart?
I think they were like playing an instrument in the first part.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
I thought it was they were setting up for I don't know, like a double cross or something like that. I don't know.
Maybe it's a flute with a dart in it.
That's what I was thinking. Like the elf is acting all worried, but maybe they actually killed the king. But I don't know. There's a lot. This seems to me, because like the stuff with the castle is a part of the whole like overarching plot. I don't think this is just being set up for nothing. Like this is probably for a reason. You know, this is probably a lot of this is probably going to get reincorporated, I think.
And why was there just an extra seat for him?
I don't know. Maybe it was a trap to see if he would come back.
Yeah.
Because the previous other times they were just around the food.
I feel like you're just here for the food.
Literally.
I feel like you're just here for the zipline. I love this. The chill check second half of the episode, where he's just traumatized by mimics and then has to admit that they're really tasty, but it's just that he doesn't want to, because then they'll try and make him catch more.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, it was so dumb how he got trapped there. Like just clear oversight, just like obvious shit that you never do that he would know. And yeah, we were spoiled on that Chilchuck is not like a youngin or anything, but I feel like that's kind of clear whenever you're dealing with like fantasy races and stuff like that. Like people don't really look their age anyway. But we know that I forget what they're called, like whether they're called halflings or they're not called hobbits. Maybe they're halflings in this, or maybe it's something other than that, because I think halfling is like trademarked at this point. But anyway. They live less than a human. When usually I think they're supposed to live slightly longer, but
I guess it just depends on what kind of.
But like the elves are consistent, the dwarves are consistent. Usually humans live like the least, or like lizard people or something, or I guess not, but you know it depends. But yeah, apparently he's middle-aged, I suppose.
Yeah. He's like, I'm just trying to do my job. Not get killed. And they steal his lockpick stuff that's so bad.
Yeah.
It's like next time he goes, there's like a bunch of mimic dirt flesh crusted on there. I like that.
W episode. Leave a like, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.